The rules for the 2025 MLB All-Hair Team are simple. Build a 26-man roster of players with the best hair. While making the team is solely based on hair, roles on the team are as a real team would be constructed. I'm a new channel on YouTube, so if you enjoyed the video, it helps me out a lot if you like and subscribe. Now sit back, relax, and welcome to the flow. Hitting leadoff is the Padres' Fernando Tatis Jr., who's a rare, true 7-tool player. He has hit, power, speed, defense, arm, hair, and swag tools. And whether he's mashing tanks, stealing bases, or throwing out runners at the plate, you could argue his hair is his best tool of all. Hitting second is Phillies first baseman Bryce Harper. His flow isn't quite as majestic as it once was, but he's a seasoned veteran who knows when to conserve for a late season push. It remains elite in the cap, and I'm predicting a strong second half explosion, both at the plate and in hair length. Adding third is Orioles catcher Adley Rutschman. Not many catchers grow out their hair anymore, but Adley is old school. He keeps it simple and classic with his hair, even under that hot and sweaty catcher's mask. Cleanup is Cubs shortstop Dansby Swanson. This hair is just perfect, long enough to appreciate, but not so long that it becomes a distraction. A true team player. A pro's pro. This is hair that understands situational baseball. Philly's next representative has some of the best natural curls in the game. Third baseman Alec Bohm has hair that's strong and a little wild, much like his defense at the hot corner can be. But this kind of hair just says, yeah, I hit doubles. Sixth is Mets DH Jesse Winker. And this is a full mane right here. You can't coach this. Some things are just God-given and meant to be enjoyed. The Mets may have signed him for his bat, but let's be real. They were also investing in the elite clubhouse hair presence. Anonymous sources report that there's a long hair clause in his contract, because going back to short hair would be an absolute crime. Seventh is Royals left fielder Jonathan India, a throwback player with throwback hair. This is hair that looks like it belongs in the 70s, swiping bags and breaking hearts. It's fearless, it's unbothered, and it refuses to be tamed. Eighth is second baseman Bryson Stott. Another Philly, another great head of hair. Stott's got the kind of flow where you see just enough under the hat to leave you wanting more. Philadelphia is building a dynasty, not just on the field, but also at the barbershop. Rounding out the order is Twins center fielder Harrison Bader. The Yankees tried to rob us of this greatness, but like all good things, Bader's flow has returned. His time in the Bronx was by far his worst season. Coincidence? Absolutely not. The hair is the source of the power. That rounds out the starting lineup, and now let's check out who we have on the bench. Our backup catcher is the Guardians' Bo Naylor, sporting some very nice lettuce underneath all this catcher's gear. Scouts say that this flow helps pop his mask off 0.01 seconds faster. Our rich Ji-Hwan Bae is the ultimate utility player. He can handle multiple positions both infield and outfield, and the hair truly plays in any situation. Next is White Sox outfielder Travis Jankowski, a veteran presence with elite blonde flow. This is the definition of knows his role and executes. He's here to play solid, fundamental defense, maybe steal a base, and most importantly, look good while doing it. Alec Thomas rounds out the bench with a solid all-round game and underrated flow tool. Not the flashiest, but he's consistent. A guy you can trust to play a good center field, and maybe even lose the hat while shagging down a fly ball to give the fans a real treat. That finishes up our 13 hitters, and now let's move on and get to our starting rotation. You knew he was making this team. Dodgers ready Tyler Glasnow pairs a high-velocity fastball with a filthy 12-6 curve and this elite 12-6 flow. This looks like it's managed by a professional stylist, but somehow still screams, I woke up like this. If he wasn't striking out batters, he'd be modeling in high-end shampoo commercials. And honestly, he should be doing both. Next is Dylan Cecil of the Padres, who might be the most improved player on this list. The broadcast mentioned that he lives in a remote cabin in the offseason, and he absolutely looks like it here. This is how I want my pitcher to look. He doesn't have time for grooming. Did he even go home from the ballpark last night, or did he crash on the floor next to the squat rack? That's dedication. Next is the Twins' Joe Ryan. At first, this doesn't look like much, but combined with the facial scruff, it's a vibe, and he's just chilling out there, probably thinking about those waves he caught back in Cali. You knew he was coming, and fourth is Dustin May, and with this hair, it's no wonder his nickname is Big Red. It's not just long, it's loud, it's aggressive. While he may be the Dodgers' fifth starter, he's the clear number two behind Glass now in flow. Fifth, we've got Chris Paddock of the Twins. Career ups and downs? Sure. But how can you not root for the sheriff when he rocks this hairdo? This mullet commands the mound, and possibly also your county. Rounding out the rotation is Astros' Spencer Arrighetti. He's relatively new to the league, but has already made a name for himself thanks to this flow. He may be 97th percentile in extension from the mound, but this hair is 100% all natural. Last but not least, let's take a look at who we have working in the bullpen. Closing is the Guardians' Emmanuel Clase. They say all closers have to be a little crazy to be successful, and Clase's flamethrower braids bring that capital C closer energy and confidence with him to the mound. With a career 11.8% walk rate, Ryan Stanek is effectively wild, just like his hair. You're not quite sure where it's going, but you're strapped in for the ride, and odds are his fastball will blow by you anyway. Eli Morgan is the classic deceptive reliever, not overpowering, but sneaky good. Let's watch a pitch from the batter's point of view and see how this wall of hair hides the ball for an extra second behind his head, and then bam, it jumps up on you. Yeah, he went. Tie goes to hair. Scott Barlow is a fireman reliever for when things get out of hand, and his hair matches this energy. Unkempt in the best way, like he walked straight out of a garage band audition and into the seventh inning. Rangers' Mark Church might not be a household name yet, but this hair is already big league ready. You can tell he's been throwing high leverage innings in the mirror for years. That's finally paid off, and scouts have graded this as plus plus. Stephen Okert's hair is exactly like you want your crafty lefty specialist to be. It's underappreciated, low maintenance, and weirdly effective. Last, in long relief, we have the Mariners' Carlos Vargas. Not only does he have elite stuff, but we can see that his lettuce is the perfect length to catch that light breeze swirling around the ballpark on a warm summer day. Let's watch that again in flow-mo. That rounds out the 2025 MLB All-Hair Fantasy Team. If I missed anyone, please let me know down in the comments below.